to the build stream. We're your hosts, Kelsey and Juan.
I'm Kelsey. That's Juan. Never gets old. How's it going, everybody? Rocket Rich. A gold and soul. Did I say that right?
A golden soul.
A golden soul. Oh my god, I cannot read. I am so sorry. And I just got new glasses. Holy crap. Dude, they told me my prescription didn't change that much. I don't believe that because I'm not good. Anyways, how's it going, everybody? Welcome in to another Wednesday build stream. We are back. I know we didn't stream last week, but here we are.
We did on Wednesday.
Well, we did. Oh, I'm sorry. Last Friday. Yo, what's up, Ant-Man? First. Yes.
We've got 2 lovely builds coming at you today. And I think we already have 2 builds for Friday. So,
oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh,
they came in last night, so.
Nice.
So, yeah, you will be seeing us this week. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Anyways, you want to get into it?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound like me being like,
yes, boss.
You building? Yeah.
Zyfix, how's it going?
I don't need the screwdriver going. Yeah.
If you got time to lean.
Oh. Finally got the storm set up. Things seem to be going well, so I hope it lasts forever. Oh, nice. Awesome. Well, I'm glad I got to you in one piece and that you're enjoying it. How come you're wearing a jacket?
Because I keep this place a crisp 72.
So it's warm right now in the state of California.
Not in here, though.
So they blast the air conditioning, and I am someone who likes to be warm, so I just gotta, I gotta bring my own outer layer.
It's girl winter.
Yeah, and then when it's winter, it's just regular winter, and I also will be wearing a jacket then. Are you giving away a PC, please? I need it for Fortnite, please. I don't live in the USA. Oh, all of our PC giveaways are only within the US, unfortunately. Just because when you send it to other countries, like customs sometimes has to like go through it, and we've had them completely disassemble a computer before we did that, so we don't do that anymore. By the way, I got my package yesterday, and I love it. This is the first time having a Snuggie. What a nice care package. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah,
Glad to hear it.
I was curious when those would woo!
There goes Mike. Poor thing's like so dented from falling off the table.
Right?
That's why I was laying down. I was like, I better just...
I'm learning to never buy a secondhand mic, because like it's probably just been like so many times. But heck yeah, glad I got to you.
Should get like an arm for it, I think. Just
maybe.
Yeah.
We're going for a Hyper 212 to a Thermaltake 360 AIO. Is this overkill for my i5 12600KF?
A little bit, but you know, it's all about the sauce.
Yeah.
Know?
I mean, like, especially compared to, like, Hyper 212, that can keep the 12600K kind of at bay, but if you're overclocking, 360 is a good way to go. I would say, if you're going to do any kind of overclocking, you want, like, a 360. My Discord account keeps getting compromised, although I have 2-step on. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, damn, dude.
You know, I will say, I'm not really on Discord much. Like, I have one, but I don't really use it. Sometimes I'll pop into our Discord, that's about it. But it was like the one platform where I did get like fished. And it was somebody had hacked into a friend's Discord and was like, and asked me something that was kind of like I could see them doing. And yeah, almost opened malware. But the IT
close
in me
friend
knew better.
Kelsey, remember that good time we had? Dude, the text that was going around this week?
No.
To everybody?
Uh-uh.
The text that Handy got?
Oh.
That was wild.
No, they left me out of that one, dang.
Well, yeah, I didn't get it either, but you probably don't have LinkedIn.
Probably a good thing. No, I have LinkedIn, that's what's so funny.
Oh.
I'm not friends with him on LinkedIn, though.
My theory is LinkedIn. That's just my guess, but I really don't know what it could be. They're getting creative.
Yeah. I only use Discord for GTA RP. Ah, makes sense. Are you thinking of shipping custom PCs outside of the USA? Not right now. Especially with tariffs and all that, I don't think we even want to think about that. Unless we had like a place in that part of the world that we could then manufacture out of there. I don't really see it being viable. It is not Friday, Rurutu. How dare you?
I almost got you.
Man, I wish. I wish it was Friday. Dang.
Pronounce the F.
I was like waiting for the weekend. The weekend came here and I was like, okay, I can go back to work, but Monday hit and I was like, dang, I already need more weekends. You mean I gotta do a week of this? Oh. Ship Kelsey to Canada to open up a warehouse. Wouldn't it be funny if we opened one in Ontario, Canada? Just to make things even more confusing.
Oh man.
Hi guys. Hello Brian, how you doing?
Yo.
Every day is my Friday. Ooh, dreaming. Would love that. Is this going to Skytech at Ontario, California, or Skytech at, oh yeah, Ontario, CA, or Ontario, CA? Yes. It'd be funny too if we could find like the same kind of address. Oof, just to make things confusing. Although I know Ontario's real estate is very high. I wonder what their industrial is like. Or their commercial. Is there any difference between ordering from Amazon than you guys? Not really. If you order through us directly, obviously Amazon doesn't get their cut of it, so it's kind of nicer for us. But if like the specific SKU that you're looking for is available on Amazon and that's an easier way for you to do it, totally viable. Just make sure that you're definitely buying through, like, you know, from Skytech Gaming, and not from somebody who's like, you know, some random user. I have 5 monitors already I use for watching TV. I'm thinking about getting 2 more. Dang. Wow. What are you gonna do with 7 monitors? Today's been a good day for me. Nice. What you been up to? Oh, I just realized I totally skipped your other message there. Yeah. Okay, cool. So they got back to you on that back pay.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Very nice. That's always good news. Voltron those monitors. I feel like at 7 monitors it starts to look like one of those art installations where like everything's playing like a different kind of video and it's like... How was everybody's weekend? What'd y'all do? I actually did do a thing over the weekend.
Oh, you went to
Yeah, I went to a botanical garden, because, well, I was going to go to another botanical garden, but even though I obsessed over it, I guess I ignored the hours, and it was not open that day. So I was pretty upset. So then I was like, well, we're already out of the house, let's commit, and I drove twice as far to go to a different botanical garden. It was pretty cool, though.
When's the horsey racing?
Next weekend.
Oh.
Or actually, no. This weekend is go-karts. Next weekend is horsies.
Oh, I thought it was okay. I see.
Yeah. I've got like a totally booked up September. I don't know.
Damn, dude.
I know. I'm a woman about town. I watched football. Oh heck yeah. Yeah, I was like, that's starting up again. I was watching some of the Charger game last night. Good weekend, just the same old play games. Yeah, feel that. Botanical garden, did you smell any stinky flowers? Honestly, I walked through that botanical garden nose first. Because it was, it's this one in Claremont called California Botanical Garden, and the whole thing is just California native plants. And they do a really cool job of making different, like, biomes for, like, you know, places around the state that you might kind of see certain things. So, there was a ton of sages, Like, we have a ton of sages out here. They all smell different, and there's like yerba santa, and I'm telling you, I went through the entire place just being like, and there was some kind of currant, I can't remember what it was, and it smelled so friggin' good. I was just like, oh. Yeah. It was lovely, it was very cute, there's some nice places to sit. They had some cool walking paths that made it really feel like you were kind of going through like a nature trail at like a park. I saw one snake, but I scared it, so it kind of went away before I could see, but I'm pretty sure it was a striped racer. Yeah, there's some good birding. And then I went to Claremont Village and had a little ramen. It's a good time. If I order from Amazon, will it come with a mouse and keyboard? Yes.
Yeah.
It'll still be exactly the same as though you were ordering from us. Everything seems to be working fine with Windows 11, but I can't change desktop backgrounds or some options since there's a problem with the activation code. I don't want to mess up anything at all. I emailed support, so we'll see. Oh yeah, definitely get in contact with support because I was like, if you've got a PC with us, it should definitely be activated. But they'll be able to fix that if that's not the case. Mama said, foosball is the yeah, well, and I watched the, I think it was like one of the first games of the season. It was also Chargers. And they were playing in Brazil, and it was playing over YouTube. And it was...
Brazil?
Yeah, they played a game in Brazil.
Come to Brazil.
Yeah, literally, and they did.
Why?
I don't know, but then it was like a YouTube broadcast for the stream of the show, of the game, and they were trying really hard to be like, hello fellow kids, and to me a bit of an old timer who's used to I was like, okay, why are we who are these people who are coming out to talk? And they were YouTubers who aren't necessarily the best public speakers because they're not really speaking in public. They're
camera.
Yeah, Mr. Beast was there.
Oh,
and
is that when he got punched by Mike Tyson?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing. My dad called me and let me know.
They're they punched emotion into his eyes.
But it was very strange. I know they're trying to kind of branch out and to be oh yeah, other avenues of or things that people watch. Especially young people don't tend to have cable these days. We got to broaden our audience, but it was a little bit too much how are you doing, fellow YouTuber? Full HD is 1080p, the resolution, but if Full HD plus HDR, better pictures quality, and HDR 410, don't get HDR 600 or 1000. Thought about buying your O11 Vision with an AMD Ryzen 9 9900X3D and 9070 XT, and it seems like a dope pre-build. Oh heck yeah, no, it totally is.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, solid build all around, and the O11 Vision's one of our best looking cases for sure. An absolute stunner. But yeah, that's what I did on the weekend. And then I shaved the poodle.
You really shaved the poodle on that one, didn't you?
He was so fluffy, he was so cute, but I was like, sorry boy. And now he looks really stupid. Looks like a little pig.
Oh, is he pink under or is he black?
No, he's black under, but he kind of has I don't know, it kind of looks like a little naked mole rat to me, but just yeah. Or those hairless dogs.
Oh no.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that for now. But I couldn't get his face too well, so his face has some hair on it, and nothing else does. Very weird. I mean, for 2,000, it's a solid and really cheap. I like it. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad option. If you're looking at it, I would consider. Use code Kelsey at checkout. KELSEY. Get you a little something. Maybe. Actually, my code still might not be working.
Oh, how come?
I don't know.
Your website?
Yeah, it was some kind of update.
We should hook that up to have a visual thing pop up, like a banner. Because I realized that's just there for decoration.
Oh, this. Well, we were using it at one point, but now we don't have as many, like, you know, angles because we only have the one camera.
It's really not doing much. Oh, FYI, Weapons is on streaming.
I was seeing, yeah. Although I also saw that it was playing at the drive-in, and I was like, man,
Or
I should
that,
go to the drive-in.
dude, the drive-in's not a good place for that movie.
Okay, fair. I just feel like I should probably go to the drive-in, because when I first moved up here, like, 6 years ago, I was like, oh, they got a drive-in, what? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go, and then I never went.
No knock on the drive-in, but you want the quiet parts to,
To hit, okay.
yeah.
Fair, fair. After I bought my new PC, I might go after a Samsung Odyssey Arc 55-inch 4K. Ooh. That would be really nice. Those are fantastic monitors. 55-inch 4K. Imagine.
Damn.
Right? Yeah, we had the Samsung Odyssey ones, the huge, giant, curved monitors. Kay had 2 of them in his office at one point, stacked on top of each other.
God, where'd they go?
I don't know, I think he still has them. Or at least he has one of them. One of them probably went to somebody else eventually. You guys, how are y'all? Hey, Hayden.
Yo, what
We're
up,
good,
dude?
we're good.
Pretty good.
Did you see the video we made where we put the Pepsi on the CPU?
No, what?
Okay, I just was wondering, did they drop that one yet? Let me see.
Live react. Like raw Pepsi or like a Pepsi bottle?
No, Pepsi can. Full of Pepsi.
Oh god. Did it boil?
Close. What?
I'm just wandering. Kay had to do dad things, so I'm alone over there.
Oh yeah, it's been quiet today. I was like, where
Yeah.
is everyone?
Charles isn't in yet. Kay just left. And he's not here.
I know. Fabian's not here. It's funny, yeah, okay, we did upload the video, and the biggest conversation in the comments is just Coke is better. Classic.
Oh my god.
The Instagram Pepsi, yeah, that was a fun day. It was just like, let's just do this. K 3D printing a fan mount for that was hilarious. Well, it's kind of smart since you put those on first.
Yeah,
you can
dude.
kind of use it to like stabilize. That's funny.
And I don't have to like be all like
Mm-hmm.
up in there because the VRM heatsinks is
Yeah.
it's a golf commentary. Oh, you can see his stroke here.
And that was a lovely, lovely install. Dude, and I walked so much when I went to the botanical garden. I got 20,000 steps.
Damn.
It was huge. It was 87 acres. But then, like, on the way home, it was like 3:30 or something like that, and I was like, you know what? I've been feeling really good lately. I was like, can we stop at Walgreens and I can get a big bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos? And I was like, and can that just be
Completely
dinner?
undo.
Because, like, yeah, we had lunch, we had ramen. I ate the ramen, and I'm still hungry afterwards, which was surprising. I
Well,
didn't expect
ramen.
that.
Yeah, well, ramen goes down and. You
So
could
then
eat
I was like, I just
Cheetos
have
for
a desire. Yeah, I was like, and can that just be dinner? Like, can I just go straight into eating, like, yeah. It was a good weekend.
I was gonna ask, did you get a hernia like Frank?
What?
Well, he didn't get a hernia. I think he just pulled a muscle from walking in Taiwan.
Oh my gosh.
So much walking.
Oof.
That boy don't go out too much, so.
And eventually the bottoms of my feet really hurt, and that's when I know I'm like, okay, I've reached the point where now everything is unenjoyable.
The gas tank is empty.
Yeah. Which is at about 20,000 steps. Oh yeah. So yeah, anybody else do anything cool this weekend? When did you do one?
Oh man, what didn't I do? Well, actually, alright, Friday, you know, went out with the homies.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. Did some things. You know, whatnot. Partied, I guess, to keep it short.
Okay.
Saturday, I had a barbecue with the family. That was nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that was cool. You know, some carne asada. We'd had a ranchera. It was pretty good actually. It was pre-seasoned from this one local to us,
Yeah.
and yeah, no, it was pretty good. And some burgers, and then Sunday went out with some of the close homies from Special Builds to seafood place.
Ooh.
Yeah, some like Baja style.
What'd you get?
Just like fish and shrimp tacos, and then
Mm.
like I don't know what they're called, style like Cajun style fries, I guess. It was like a big
Okay.
platter,
Yeah, yeah.
so that was cool.
Yummy.
And then to like arcade type place after.
Dang.
Yeah, no, I actually did a lot this weekend. Yeah, no, I had a pretty full weekend actually.
Sick.
Yeah, no, and then you know this weekend shit continues.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, September is booked.
September is booked.
Well, Em told me that she's taking her birthday off, so I was like, oh, I gotta think of something to do in the middle of the week.
Oh damn, that's tough.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
8th?
Of next month?
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Season fries. Happy birthday, indeed. Yeah.
Thank you. Or or
Well, it was one's birthday
it
recently.
was my birthday on Monday.
Which is why we're going go-karts this
Yes,
weekend.
sir.
Heck yeah.
We're gonna have tons of fun. Yeah, this weekend's the coworker outing.
Yeah, dude, it was so pathetic and also amazing. No, I'm talking about, because the horses is the next weekend, right? We're going to the horse races. Why are we
Uh-huh.
going to the horse races? Because we've been playing that
A
Uma
bit.
Musume Pretty Derby game. Yesterday was the conclusion of a tournament that's been happening in that game. So
See
at
the master?
3 o'clock, yes. So at 3 o'clock, we all ran our races over there. There's like 5 of us in the office that do it. And we're just like cheering on like a bunch of just like absolutely We were over the moon. We were way too into this. As everyone was like running their final races. It was magical. I hope everybody has a workplace that they could watch virtual anime horse girls race together with.
It's something else. It really brought this place. I can't hate too much because it.
It did look fun yesterday, right? We were all like, "Rah!"
I wasn't there, but I heard some of it. I'm sure it was fun. What was it? The Gemini Cup or what?
The Gemini Cup, yeah. They're like.
It's
I won
interesting
my
because for like a week I thought it was real horses until I looked at one of these dudes' screen and it was women running.
They're horse girls, thank you.
They're women with horse ears
And a tail.
and the tail. So
LOL, I saw Uma Musume cosplay race. Bunch of girls did their cosplay and raced IRL. That's
Oh my God.
hilarious. Man, that's the kind of stuff that Comic-Con was made for, you know? When it's like you get all the cosplayers together and then you're like, alright guys, now that we've got a full cast. Yeah. That's funny. There's probably video of that somewhere, I gotta look that up. Some of their outfits though, I'm just like, how do you run in this? Like, I know it's anime, so they can just like say it works, but
What do you mean?
so like some of them have pretty intricate outfits. So like Rice Shower has this really cute dress. But like how are you gonna run? You know, who else? This is the actual horse. You can see the resemblance, yeah. Who else has just like crazy outfits? I know Scarlet kinda does.
Oh man, you're just googling this raw on the
Yeah.
crazy. I'm not even incognito or anything.
I mean, I guess in theory, running in a skirt actually is easier, in my experience.
As you've said before.
Bruh, don't give this to Kay. This is a 3D printing model for the horse ears. Oh my gosh. And that's the horse. Yeah, it's interesting.
They're based on real horses?
Yes. No, they're based on real like horses from like the Japanese circuit.
Oh, okay.
So they were like famous for one reason or another, and like a lot of their lore or stories gets like kind of ported over into the anime.
Oh.
So like
That's
yeah.
interesting. That's kind of cool.
Mhm. So like, let me think of what's a good example. So like, Silent Suzuka was apparently a horse that was a really great racehorse, and then mid-race was totally winning, screwed up his leg,
Ooh.
and had to be put down that night, like straight up just like wrecked, career gone and all that. So in the anime, Silent Suzuka, the horse girl, is running this incredible race and then gets like severely injured to the point where they're like, you'll probably never be able to run again. But because it's anime, you know, she gets healed and nobody puts her down. Yeah. I don't know. We're pretty into it though. We're pretty brutal too, because whenever we're playing the game and you have to like end a horse's career, we'll be like, oh yeah, I had to glue her. We're really bad.
Ooh.
Yeah. We contacted Side Games to be like, please let us do a collaboration with you on a PC. And they're not looking for it at this time, but that's how much we were like, please. It would be in incredibly competent hands who know this medium.
What exactly did they say? Just not really.
Well, they were saying that they're not looking for that right now. Which fair. But when they are, we'll be here.
I'm sure they're busy just raking in
Oh, I'm
tons
sure.
and tons of.
I'm sure. I don't like gotchas, and the thing I've learned is that actually that one is particularly unforgiving. Because apparently Japanese gotchas are like a lot more, they're less like giving as far as like the currency that you use to pull stuff, you know? So you really gotta grind for it.
How much did Handy spend that one time just to cure the FOMO?
I mean, I don't know for sure, but word on the street once it hit my ears was $70.
$70 hairs. Crazy.
I worry about him coming in here and correcting me, but
I think
the
he's
time
too
zones
busy
are
on the
different
flight.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He's probably not even off the flight. Oh my gosh. What a horrible thought. Couldn't it be me?
16 hours.
There are so many places I want to go and visit, but like being on a plane for even 6 hours is like too much for me.
Yeah, and let alone 16, dude. 32 hours of flying.
I mean, I could do it if you gave me some kind of drug that completely knocked me out and then just weakened it burning me off the ship. Yeah. Off the ship.
Off the plane?
Off the plane. Oh. I think my brain's woken up. My stomach sure did, though. It was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the pizza? I told Handy because he's one of the ones who's really into it. He's actually probably the best in our whole little club.
Yeah, that's why you left to Japan.
Yeah, we're
I'm
like,
just kidding.
we're like, go find Musubi stuff. He's like, it's probably gonna be everywhere, and I was like, yeah.
It's hot. It's really hot in Japan, I imagine.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Tokyo's been flooding? Oh no!
Oh,
That's not good.
it's not hot in Japan.
I mean, if it's flooding, it's probably not hot, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. Flooding is terrifying, actually. Especially when you think about the property damage. Like,
Yeah, think of the real estate. Oh my god.
I'm just saying, if your house floods, you're not gonna have a great time with that. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta make sure you get all that mold out. Ugh.
How do you have landlord brain?
It's not landlord brain. I have money frightened brain. Oh no, that'll cost so much. Well, it is hot in monsoons. Oh, okay, that makes sense. If it's monsoon season, yeah, then it would be hot and rainy.
Ooh, oh, ouch.
We get monsoon season out here, and it's brief because it's the desert, but it's also horrible because it's a very dry place out here. So when it's not dry, it's like what the, and it's hot. Ugh.
Yeah, no.
It was monsoon season when I almost got flooded out of Joshua Tree. We got caught in a flash flood, and we were woefully underprepared for that. It was scary. It was one of those things where I told everyone to get back into the cars, and luckily they did, but after a while I was actually worried about the amount of water that was coming down the, hill. I thought it was going to carry away the cars.
Oh my god.
Yeah. New PC guy here. Question: are all SSD slots for Skytech PCs located in the same place? Howdy, by the way. Howdy.
Howdy.
So SSD slots. So you mean on the motherboard itself, like the SATA? Wait, hold on. SSD slots. Are we talking M.2s? Are we talking like SATA powered SSDs?
Probably. I don't think
Yeah.
you're gonna confuse the poor guy.
So, yes and no. Most motherboards, like the first slot that you're going to want to put in a drive, and the place that we usually do it, is usually that top slot, just above the GPU, is usually where it is. Otherwise, probably the most common one behind that is one of the lower ones on the bottom. On some motherboards, they're covered by a pretty large heatsink, so they might not look super apparent that they're there. But usually anywhere there's like a big heatsink, there's usually M.2s there, like M.2 slots. As far as like SATA powered SSDs, where you have to plug in like a SATA cable to it, those are usually located on like the side of the motherboard, and then they go to wherever the like drive bays are. Okay, thank you, thank you. You're very welcome. Okay, any other questions you got? I'm right here. Oh, with the cables, I see. But yeah. Oh, and I continued on my, like, what is it? My tradition of watching older movies that I just, like, totally missed. And this weekend I watched A Fish Called Wanda. Or A Fish Named Wanda. It was, Jamie Lee Curtis, some other people in England. It was pretty good.
What is it about?
It's about this girl named Wanda, but also this fish in a fish tank called Wanda. It's like a bank heist. So it begins where there's these 4 people who basically go in on this bank heist to steal these like diamonds that are worth like tons of money. But then like they keep trying to rat each other out, kind of, you know, so that they're left with it, you know, only. But it keeps kind of like flip-flopping as far as like, oh, who's in on it, who's not. A lot of intrigue in that regard.
What does this fish end up with it all?
No, the fish gets eaten.
Oh,
Spoiler.
damn. Sauteed?
No, just straight up down like, cause he's like torturing the guy who has the fish tank, so he's eating the fish one by one in front of him.
Damn.
Yeah, don't worry, he gets his revenge.
But the fish.
Oh no.
The fish gets his revenge?
That movie is older than both of you. It is, yeah. It's just, again, I usually watch, like, when I'm talking, like, older, I usually watch movies from the 90s that I missed, but this was, like, late 80s, and I was like, yeah, why not? I've always heard of it. So I needed that frame of reference. But yeah, it was pretty good. Have you seen all the Tarantino movies? I've probably missed some.
Yeah,
Let me see.
a number of them.
Let me look up a list.
Quentin Tarantino.
Something like that. Yeah. Okay, I've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Seen it.
I've seen The Hateful Eight.
Seen it.
I've seen Django.
Seen it.
I've seen Inglourious Bastards.
Seen it.
I have not seen Death Proof. I have not seen Grindhouse. I have seen both the Kill Bills. I have not seen Jackie Brown. I have not seen Four Rooms. I have seen Pulp Fiction, but in parts. So I've seen the whole thing, but like never really sat down and watched the whole thing. And I have not watched Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs. Okay, I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Woo. Reservoir. Long-time chatter and non-contest winner. How was your weekend? Hey, Chili, come on.
What up, what up?
It was
Hey,
good.
Man, what up, PC? Chill. I will forever remind you.
It was good. Me and Juan both had,
Very cool weekend.
yeah. I mean, his was much more full than mine, but considering I never really do anything other than,
Wasn't that
like,
competition?
errands and yard work, yeah, we were all about town, yeah.
Hey, Aaron's.
AA runs. Man, I'll tell you that when I was at the botanical garden, I was like walking around and there was a bunch of like, I think like retirees. And I was like, oh, you could tell they had like a year pass and they just came there to do like their walk. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I wish I lived close enough to just be like, yeah, this is where I go for my walk. Awesome. Has the ice cream belt winner come forward? I believe
Come
so.
forward. This crazy wording.
I believe so, but I actually haven't heard anything on that. Granted, they don't tell me these things, so I wouldn't know. But last I heard that we'd reached out to them. I don't know if they'd like responded, but I assume. Yeah, we are down Fabian and Handy today, so
It's just
we're
us.
left with just the ones who are out of the loop of everything.
We're the entire marketing team. The
Neither
two
of us are in
non-marketing.
marketing. That's so funny. Just send it to me. I feel like people get mad at that. If no one claims it, it goes to Ruger 2. It's in my contract. Well, I'll check the paperwork, definitely. But yeah, it's been great, guys. It's gonna be hot again this week for us, but it was cool last week. And because of that, my lawn started coming out of dormancy, and I was like, I thought it was all dead, but only some of it is dead.
My special lawn.
I watched another company do a giveaway non-stop yelling. Oof. Could it be me?
No, we're too.
I don't know.
tired for
Sometimes they do, like, in the, like, little commercials and stuff, they do make me, like, I want you to
YouTuber
be
voice.
big and blah, and it's like, okay, I'll try.
that. We're too tired for the YouTuber voice.
Yeah, for a while there, I really felt like I kind of had a brand, so that people would just kind of expect random Kelseyisms out of me instead, like. But sometimes you just gotta yell. I say 90% of the stream was yelling. Oh my gosh, couldn't be me. I'm too tired to do that. Like, if I yelled through 90% of this stream, I wouldn't be talking tomorrow. My voice would be gone.
Yeah.
But I get the whole, like, yeah, you gotta keep, like, the hype up. This is the chill vibe. This is the, like, pull up a chair, make yourself some tea, and, like, we're just gonna chill. Chill and build a PC. Chill and drill, if you will.
Chill and drill.
Entered you guys' giveaway, and I bought Power until Gamer Days. Didn't win either. Rip. I'm
Damn.
sorry. There's a local Austin place that bugs me sometimes, but it sounds like a pyramid scheme. Oh yeah? What place? I'm curious. It's funny, a little while back, a couple years ago, I thought that I might be moving. I thought that I might be moving to Houston to go be with my
Moving.
fiance's family.
To Britain.
Moving, yes. So I was like, let me look at like their job. I was like, I wonder if there's any like anyone hiring for basically exactly this out there. And there was one company, and they were called like Apex or something. But yeah, basically did pre-builds also. But yeah, obviously did not end up doing that. Overkill something.
I think I've heard of them. On TikTok.
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of Britain, I can't wait to get my lenses for my
Wasn't
meta glasses.
Britain.
Because it's a UK company,
Oh, okay.
which is not the most ideal for the email back and forth, because, you know, when I get it,
Yeah.
I have to wait a whole day for the response.
True. Basically, I would stream pushing their PCs, but it's like, no, yeah. They're all owned by Luxottica.
Hey, wait, who?
average build is like 10K. That's not the company I want to work for. Oh my gosh, how? 10K?
Damn.
Are they like mining the material that makes the chassis? Like, are they designing the CPUs in house? Like what?
So I did get the Ray-Bans, so those are Luxottica, yes, but the lenses I got from Lensology out of the UK.
I go through Zenny because I'm cheap. I think I got those for like $50. Which is
Zenny's
why
also the hookup.
I don't mind when they fall down.
I got my sunglasses from Zenny. They're pretty good.
Mm.
But yeah, dude, if you try to get like those lenses from freaking like Ray-Ban or whatever, they're like $400. Yeah, bro, Luxottica shit is a monopoly.
Yeah. Not great.
Not good. Not good. Lens crafters and all that shit is overpriced.
Yeah, I didn't realize that when I first went to one. Cause like I had vision insurance. This is back when I was like under my dad's insurance when I was in my 20s, you know. And it was like, oh yeah, we have vision. Like go do it. And what he didn't tell me was don't buy what at the lens crafters because like that isn't covered, like, or not like totally. So I went there and I got the prescription, and then they were like, they sold me a pair of glasses. And it was like $300.
Yeah, bro.
And I'd never had glasses before, so I was like, this is just what this is, right?
Yeah, I almost did, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just cancel this. Thank you.
Are you guys based in Canada or USA? USA. We are in Ontario, California.
California.
Very easily confused with Ontario, Canada.
The better CA.
Yeah, I don't know. We're like 80% warehouses, so maybe.
Okay, I said better CA,
The
not
warmer.
better Ontario.
Okay, I was like the warmer CA.
Sure, the warmer CA.
Basically, monitors inside the PC, 5090, max 4 slots of RAM. So unnecessary. I go to local eye doctor. I get my frames from Cambodia. That's the real American way.
Yeah,
You go to
get 'em
someone
from
local
Mexico.
and then get your like stuff sourced from somewhere
Yeah, Charles
else.
was telling me he got them from Tijuana.
Yeah. The room light will be better. Oh, Canada, CA. Oh man, it was so funny. We have a Canadian on our trivia team, and this week, like, the first or second category was like French words, and we were just like, oh Canada, just like hands the paper over. Still titanium for half the price of Ray-Ban. Nice. Yeah, in this day and age, I'm probably going for like the knockoffs. Like I used to buy for sunglasses those like $10 aviator knockoffs at Walmart, and yeah, I broke like 10 of them, but they were like $10. I just want to look like Sigourney Weaver in Holes. I think that's gonna be my final evolution when I hit like 40. Hello from India. I have a quick question.
Yo.
If I have to build a type of long-lasting 4 to 5 years PC without upgrades in under 1800, what are the components I need to do a kind like? Okay, that might be a little tough because the price of the parts might be different in India. Just depending on like what you can get for that sort of thing. But I would shoot for something. If you're looking at NVIDIA, I would shoot for something that's in the like 70 series, so like 5070 Ti or above. If you're looking at 4 to 5 years of like longevity, as far as like relevancy, or from AMD, the 9700 XT, or like 7900 XTX would also still work. something in that regard. And then as far as processors go, get yourself a solid 8-core. Something newer, so think like 7700X, 9700X, or on the Intel side of things, something like a 265K Ultra. And that'll be plenty for gaming. Also, don't go too crazy on RAM. 32 gigabytes is what almost everybody needs. And don't worry too much about getting super fast RAM. It's already incredibly fast. And I'm gonna have eggplant for dinner. I had 2 tiny eggplants that I harvested from my garden.
Nice.
They like already were turning colors like way before they were large, so I was like, okay, so I have 2 like tennis ball sized eggplants that I'm gonna somehow turn into eggplant parmesan. Dude, I ripped the zucchini out of my garden this weekend, like the whole plant. It had taken over everything.
Oh.
And it was kind of wild, because like once I got it loose, it was just like, this giant thing, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to plant zucchini again. It was kind of huge. Wait, let me pen it down for a sec. Yeah. What do you think GPU prices like the 9070 XT or 5070 Ti will go down by next year or not? Will they hit MSRP ever? I mean, they'll hit MSRP when there's enough supply of them, and like, people aren't buying them up to scalp them, things like that. But I wouldn't bet on them going down like in a year or when the newer ones are released, because what usually happens is that if they're releasing newer ones, sometimes they stop making the older ones, and then they don't really go down in price because it's a scarcity thing. Yeah. So, I mean, I always recommend not paying over MSRP for them if you can, but, you know. I feel like everyone now has a GPU, or am I wrong? I don't know what you mean by that. I was like, maybe reword that? Like, I wish my eggplant was that size. Zucchini are great as long as you don't get those squash beetles. I grow Trombocino. They're resistant to those and yield 4 times the zucchini. Ooh. Yeah, I might look into different squashes. The plant itself was just a monster. We don't get squash bugs out here, luckily. Or, like, if you do, they're pretty rare. But, yeah, I don't know. My zucchini was having a really hard time. It was, like, either not getting enough water or getting too much water. I could not make it happy. And it was big. What GPU do you guys have? Ah, okay, I got you. We're actually, like, you know, despite working here and, you know, working with the latest stuff, we're still rocking some older systems. So I've got, as far as GPUs go, I got a 6750 XT at home.
I have a 3080.
And a 3080. So, yeah. Some of the other stuff is still totally viable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everyone has maybe met the demand. It's been like half a year, if that makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. Well, even so, even if no one's really buying them, if people are still buying them because they think they can resell them, then people are still buying them. It's a mess. Hello, I need recommended GPU. I'm building a very budget-friendly build. I've spent €199 for a Ryzen 7 1800X ROG Strix B350F Gaming, 16 gigabytes RAM, 3200 meg. Oh wow. A GPU recommendation. Okay. That's a pretty old system right there. So I wouldn't recommend going too high, because that CPU is gonna gonna bottleneck it most likely. Not too bad though, but I would go with something like a 6600 XT or like a 3060 at most. Unless you want to play like a high resolution, but I don't think that would really be the setup for that, especially with 650 watt power supply. You're probably going to want to keep it to like a 3060. I was digging into the specs of my Arch 4 and it seems weak, but probably because I ordered it from a Rent-A-Center. Yeah, Rent-A-Center tends to get like our lower end kind of SKUs in that regard, because they request a certain like spec for it.
Certain price point.
Certain price point, yeah. For 1700, what do you guys recommend? I want to build a 1440p setup and edit and make content. What GPU and CPU combo should I get? At 1440p and 1700. Ooh, that's pretty tough. I would go with something like, if you want to make content. If you can find it, if you can spring it, I'd go 13600K on the Intel side. Great chip. And something like 9070 XT or 5070. That should be a pretty sweet point for 1440p, and the Intel will help you with productivity work like editing. Thanks, you're very welcome. Yeah, I thought the same thing, too. Is the 9070 XT good for rendering videos? Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't say the 9070 XT is like a 4K card. It's not. But there's very few cards that are 4K. And especially for anything other than like media, 4K still isn't really viable for like gaming. Nice, it makes things, yeah, no, it should be totally fine. Our main guy who does a bunch of like Blender work, he's in school for animation and all this, he is a die-hard AMD fanboy, so he uses only Radeon cards for all of his rendering. Also figured out why Signal RGB isn't working anymore either, and it's because the motherboard isn't supported anymore. Oh, dang. Really? What motherboard? He's got Azure 2, 7800X3D, 5070, 12GB, 32GB of RAM for 1700. Ooh, Dewey. That's a really good, yeah. Yeah, that would be a perfect PC for that. Let me look, I'll get the link from that. Ooh, even this Rampage would be a good option. Let me see. Yeah, it's like something like this would be perfect. But that's more of a gaming one. What games are you looking to play next year and this year? Okay, this year I am a shameless fangirl. I am waiting for October 3rd when Digimon Time Stranger comes out. That is my most anticipated game of the year because I am a huge nerd and that's my favorite IP. So I'm going to be playing that one. And then I think 2 weeks later the new Legends game comes out for Pokemon, so I'm going to be playing that one eventually, once I finish Digimon. What else is coming out this year? I was like, GTA is not coming out until 2026, so that's a ways off, but I'm stoked for that one.
What do you mean? That's 3 months from now.
Ow. Ow. Oh no. Ugh.
I'm excited for the new Lego Batman.
Ooh, yeah.
Should be cool.
Ooh, yeah, good catch, Ruru, too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the champion. Actually, I'm like totally not, because I was on the Digimon like forums, and apparently people playing the demo were like, yeah, I maxed out all of like the, because they don't let you go up to like the champion level with your Digimon and that, so they're like, yeah, so I scanned a whole bunch of Digimon, I trained them all up, I've got all these things ready, and they've got like basically a whole army of the Digimon like completely maxed out for the demo, ready for when the game launches. And I just got to the end of the demo and was like, well, that was fun.
People already metagaming.
Literally. For no reason. It's not even like a multiplayer game or like a versus one. You know, like it's just like, it's just you, man. It's pretty funny though, because like they'll talk to you, like in the game. I'll let you do this first.
Oh, sure. Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished. It is complete.
Those are lovely. Alright. This PC is done. It's going to go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers it needs out of the box. It's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, and you're good to go. We're also going to stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, Cola, and thank you so much for ordering with us.
Thank you, thank you.
And hello in the chat. I was wondering, I was like,
Oh.
sometimes they just
Hey.
lurk. But yeah,
Very nice.
This is your PC. We're going to take good care of it. But lovely, lovely build. Wow. I think they're like discontinuing this case, aren't they, or something? Like we're getting to the end of it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be end of an era. This is such a good one.
Yeah.
Love it. Great PC. Mm-hmm. Thanks again. Alright, we are going to set up our second build. Are you gonna drain that AIO and put some Pepsi in it? No! Oh man. That was wild. You guys have no idea, like, Handy didn't properly portray it. That soda got hot. Like, at the end, when I went to take a drink from the straw, I was actually like, oh man, like, yeah. Yeah, follow for more stupid things like that. We're gonna kind of probably do more videos in that vein. Whose PC is that? Okay, so what we do here, this is our live stream. If you order from us off of our custom builder, there's a free option to have it built live on stream, which is what you're seeing here. So these are PCs that people have already bought, and we're just building them for them. But yeah, it's a free option. ASRock B550MC isn't supported by Signal anymore. That's wild, because we used that board for a long time with the AM4s. That's really crazy, I can't even imagine that. Well, if it's ASRock, I think they have a proprietary, not proprietary.
Polychrome?
Yeah, Polychrome is I think the one that ASRock uses, so if you're to download that one, you should be able to change the RGB. But that is very strange, I don't know why Signal would stop supporting that. Because we used that motherboard for years. 100C CPU, gonna cook a can of soda real quick. Oh yeah. Honestly, then after that, we were like trying to figure out how we could like take things up a notch. And we were like, oh, we should get like a little cast iron, like crack an egg on it.
I have a little cast iron. I bought it at Goodwill. It was so little I had to.
Oh, I know, the really little ones are so cute. You're like, oh.
Instead of like room for a single
A
egg.
single egg. should get one of those too. I love cast iron, but other than my cast iron cook-it-all, I have two of the exact same cast iron pan, but one is for sweet things and one is for savory things. Because nobody wants to be eating a cake that kind of tastes a little bit like garlic, you know? I got a small 4-inch cast iron. It came in a 3-pack of pans I bought from Amazon. Oh, nice. 4-inch cast iron. Yeah, not much you can do with that, but a single egg probably tastes pretty good, which is kind of wild because actually I feel like you have to have a pretty well-seasoned cast iron for like cooking an egg to be easy to do. It's like one of the stickiest things. Yeah, I had a 4-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch set.
I don't know why the white case box is always
Yeah.
such a try.
Honestly, an 8-inch cast iron dish would be like really pan would be really great for like making an awesome like dip for a party and then just like serving it like that. But then cleaning it before it rusts. Hello everyone, fall is here in Alabama and I'm loving it. Oh nice, heck yeah, the tree's starting to change? We had like a week of lovely fall weather and now it's back to being hot, but it's so close. It's so close. A lot of the plants that went dormant for summer are like starting to come back, so it's upon us, friends. I kinda wanna get thin, high carbon steel pan. I know that stainless steel has its own following too, with like the same way cast iron does. So I should probably look into other options, but I'm just been on a cast iron kick. Yes, ma'am, the air is cooler. Oh, lovely. Crisp. I don't know. I'm one of those people who doesn't like to be cold, so it's like it needs to be in that like you wear a sweater and you feel cozy. Because once it starts getting too cold, then it's like, oh, winter. But yeah. Ugh. Love that. There'll be plenty of fall weather in October, yeah. I don't know, sometimes we'll still have heat waves in October, which are no bueno. I got a couple of all-clad stainless steel. They're okay, still need to be seasoned like cast iron. Yeah, they kind of seem to be the same amount of upkeep, and I don't know. I wasn't convinced. I'm excited because a tree that I planted this year is apparently supposed to turn like orange in the fall, so I'm like eagerly awaiting to see it do that. And I have an ash tree that turns like purple. It's awesome. I think my persimmon tree died. Oh no. What makes you think it died? Or like, is it just like not giving anything? I keep seeing like somebody's going around town and landscaping where they're like absolutely mutilating, pruning these trees, and I'm like, all of these are going to die. Oof. About in April, did not grow a single new leaf. Oh, that sucks. When I moved into my house, the tree that they had put, because there are 2 trees in the front, one of my trees never came out of dormancy because I moved in the winter. So I kept being like, maybe it's just... I let a whole year go by before I had to be like, sorry old yeller, and replace it. Yeah, never grew a thing. Not a good sign. Now it's covered in spider mites, which I've sprayed multiple times. Oh no. Yeah. Stick a fork in it, it's done. Oof. Well, I have a spot in the garden that I've now planted 2 plants, and they have both demised, so I'm learning that that spot is cursed. Yeah, one of the reasons I got rid of the zucchini plant though is it had so many pests on it. Like 3 different kinds of aphids and a bunch of white flies, and I was like, let me just start over.
Was it all in the same spot?
It was like all over it. There was like when I tell you it was covered. It was covered. Like the top of the leaf, absolutely covered in them. The bottom of the leaf, worse.
Oh.
Like just like whoa. And I was like, okay, that's what I get for ignoring it for a little bit. Oh. I learned a lot in my first year of gardening. Oh, and finally, the cosmos, zinnias, marigolds, and bachelor's buttons that I planted in June are finally starting to bud.
No wonder.
No wandas, just cosmos. I'm in 25 plus years of gardening, still get a lot of fails. Yeah, that's what I hear. It's kind of just how it is. I mean, there were times when I really thought I was having a breakthrough, like when I felt like I finally figured out how much water and when, like how often to water my planted citrus. For like a month, I was totally like, I had figured it out, and then the kumquat stopped growing, and I'm like, no, what happened? I thought I'd figured it out. It should come back multiple years, your area doesn't get cold to kill the roots. Yep, that's the thing is. And in addition to that, I think I had 1 or 2 zucchinis that started and then like fell off. So I'm sure there's seeds in there too. So I'm sure I will see the zucchini come back. Revenge of the zucchini, if you will. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. I basically pulled out everything but the eggplant. Because the tomato started to get some blight, so I was like, eh. There's a subreddit called Roast Me where people post their pics to get roasted. Would y'all do it? Nah.
Nah.
My self-esteem is already pretty low, so like I don't need to drive it into the ground. Like, also I always worry with those that like if you posted a photo of yourself, if like how many people that you know in real life are seeing that and just being like, is that Kelsey? Like what?
Why do I want the opinion of Redditors?
Makes me think of that like American Dad episode where like Roger wants for his birthday like a roast, and then they do it and he's got the sunglasses on, and at the end he like takes them off and he's crying and he's like, you guys hate me. Yeah, that's what I feel about roasts. But nah, in general I would not do it.
Yeah, I'm sensitive.
I would do an Ask Me Anything, but I shouldn't, because I'm also one of those people who, like, doesn't understand that, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't answer that question. Like, I have no filters. You know who I miss? Seneca. Seneca's not here.
Oh. Dang.
I was like, someone's missing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I felt like you were giving that to me.
I wanted to see if you would go for it.
I thought about it, yes. One time in my life, somebody came up to show me something, because we had like a street fair that they had bought, and I had misunderstood the queue as they were giving this to me, and ever since then I've been very like wary of like, is this for you? Because that was very awkward. What was on my
Where did you
boots?
step on?
I don't.
You
No, it's
step
my
on my
boots.
Oh.
Hold on.
You step on my mouse?
Yeah, probably. I think it was just the treads of them going against. Hi, hello. I think it's clean, yeah. So yeah, for anyone tuning in right now, we're on our second build. This is for Lydia.
Shout out to you, Lids. The Zaza sentiment.
The what?
The Zaza sentiment.
Nah. Okay, maybe I'm just sleepy. I don't know, man. These early mornings where I'm waking up in the dark is the worst because I'll wake up and be like, okay, am I waking up because it's my time to get up, or is there like an extra hour or something? Like, where am I? I have no idea. It's so dark out. So I think I do that, but I'll be actually up at like 3, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, so I actually can go back to sleep, but it's like, yeah, confusing.
Yikes.
I'm ready for daylight savings time. Save me, daylight.
Yeah, my body keeps waking me up at like an hour before my actual alarm, and it's quite annoying.
What CPU are you using? Right now we got a 9600X in this system.
Very nice.
Very solid. Hey, what's up, Zriz? How you doing?
Yo. Dang, you know who else we haven't seen? Mr. Zen Havoc.
Yeah.
I wonder if he liked my gift.
Come on, Juanito. Is I'm idiot one of your friends?
What?
So you get called out.
I guess. I don't know, maybe. I don't know if I recognize that usually. I'm going.
Anyways, on Friday we should go get that burrito.
I'm down.
'Cause
You already had it programmed in your mind?
No, it was just because I was thinking about hot Cheetos again, and then I was like, I gotta try that hot Cheeto burrito.
Hot Cheeto burrito?
Yeah.
What the?
I always saw the picture when I'd go to that drive-thru, and I'd be like, thinking about it.
Oh man, that's funny.
Burrito inception.
Man, that was a good movie.
Inception?
Yeah.
I sometimes get it confused with Shutter Island.
Oh.
Just, I don't know why.
Leonardo.
Like, if I think about it hard enough, I can be like, yeah, I know the storyline of Shutter Island, like, but then there'll be scenes that I'm like, oh, wait, was that Inception or was that Shutter Island?
No, don't turn 25. Bro, it's all the time on that.
What? Oh, yeah, I guess it is, yeah. Or I thought you meant the movie. They said
Well,
Leo.
that too.
And I feel bad for being like, yeah, it is. We just dehumanize him.
Hey, I can say that. I'm an oldie too now. I'm one of y'all now.
Yeah, one has crossed over the threshold.
I have crossed. The light has
If
left
this
my
was,
eyes.
If this was The Sims, you would have spun from a young adult to an adult. It comes with crow's feet for some
My
reason.
eyes, my knees do that.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they're still bending, you're in good territory. Just built my new PC yesterday. Stressful yet satisfying. Oh, totally. But once you get it cleared and you get that boot screen, it's all worth it.
Yep. The breath of relief that
Yeah.
you let out.
Both those movies got Leo with crazy wife. Yeah, that's the part that like gets me being like, wait, was that Inception or was that Shutter Island? I think it's because I actually like Shutter Island more, but
You like it more?
I haven't seen Inception in forever. I don't know. Shutter Island though is one of those movies where there's certain movies that you can't really show my fiance because do you know someone who's just really good at figuring out the plots of things? So it's like we're 20 minutes in and it's like, okay, so you figured everything out. Like, do you even want to watch the movie?
That's no fun.
Yeah. One big boom. All right.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Boom!
Mm.
Oh, that echoed.
Yeah, that was meaty. But yeah, that is something. The downside of that though is that sometimes what's predicted is a better plot line than what the movie actually has, and you're like,
Dang.
oh man, it would have been so much better actually if.
Low-key.
Yeah, I was cheering when it posted and when it went into Windows, thumb drive right away. LOL. Nice. Yeah, I'm like that too. My wife hates it. I talk during TV or movies because I always, I almost always know what is going to happen. Yeah, exactly. Watch all the M. Night Shyamalan movies with her.
Oh god.
Oh man. I think we've already been through like all of those ones. I used to be really big into M. Night Shyamalan. Like back when that was like a legitimate viewpoint to have, because he didn't make a bunch of like stinkers, you know.
Pre-Avatar?
After like 6 cents, literally everything pre-Avatar was good.
Hey, I'm no, not Unbreakable.
Lady in the Water?
Unbreakable sequel.
Oh.
Hey, I like Lady in the Water.
Like it was still passable, yeah. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of the beginning of like, yeah, all right, interesting choice for totally.
The grass dog
Yeah.
was an interest. It made me scared of grass. I'm not gonna lie.
There could be a dog in it. You never know.
But the Unbreakable sequel that was not a sequel that like
That then became
turned
a
out
sequel?
to be a sequel in the post-credit scene.
Ironically,
that was pretty good.
I wasn't too big on that one.
You weren't big on
Which
it?
is funny because I love Unbreakable. Like that movie was great. But yeah.
Why didn't you like it?
I just wasn't that into it. I also just felt like, I don't know, maybe it's just like I'm older and I know too much because I was like, this isn't how multiple personality disorder works.
I mean, yeah, superheroes aren't real.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways.
I never saw Unbreakable, so I guess.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's not like over the top in any kind of way. It's very subtle in everything that it does, and it's very much about like person-to-person relationships with this kind of overarching bit of, fantasy to it. But it's so subtle. It's very good. Or so subtle as in, like, I don't know, I kind of like things that are like, here's a supernatural element, but it's so benign that, like, it's not really even about that, you know what I mean? Like, it's actually about, like, the people, what they're going through, the relationships, the story, the person to person and all this, while there's just this other thing that's, like, a little bit fantastical over the top of it. It's nice. If that made any sense. Oh, hey, Sudokoo, how you doing?
Yo, what's up, Nero?
I feel like the only person that never liked any of his movies, LOL. They make me roll my eyes so much it hurts. Yeah, there's definitely, like, especially the last couple ones he had, it's just like, bruh. The Happening, it wasn't happening. But, yeah. I think, like, The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable are the ones and I love The Village. The Village, but...
Wait, what was the twist in The Happening?
I don't know, the plants were killing them. Which, honestly, fair. Like... Everyone thinks that they can just prune any kind of bush like it's a boxwood. I'm not surprised that the plants were like, let's kill humanity. But, yeah. Again, The Sixth Sense, like, it's cool, it's got those shocking moments about ghosts and all that, but, like, what's actually the best thing in that movie? Toni Collette.
Ooh.
Like, her acting is very good, and also just, like, her desperate... She's, like, so desperate to, like, help her son and, like, figure this sort of thing out. And there's this part when they're in the car, they're talking, and, like, she does a good acting. Like, as someone who studied acting, I'm like, this is good. Thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. But, yeah, as far as, like, the other ghost stuff, it's like, Hi, the supernatural element is just normal in this world, kind of like electricity in our world. Yeah. Mom in Sixth Sense, yep. Yeah, she does a great job. But yeah, my family was really big on M. Night Shyamalan. My dad especially. He would, whenever a new one would come out, he would screen it first so we could figure out whatever was inappropriate so that when he got the DVD for us to rent, he could, like, fast forward. Because, like, my dad really likes sci-fi and that sort of stuff, so we want to share it, like, with his kids and be like, this is a really cool story, but also, how do I make this appropriate for children and not scare them also? I mean, we weren't like really little children, so that was a point of it. He did the same thing though with Jaws, all of them, all the sequels. The Fly, the OG one, The Incredible Shrinking Man, every Star Wars.
What was
And
inappropriate in Star
Predator.
Wars? Wait, what? Predator?
Yeah.
Did you watch Predator 2?
No.
Okay.
Just Predator 1, which honestly, as a child, I was like, I don't really get this. There's a lot more you can read into it as an adult, like as far as like, you know, kind of parallels to certain things. There's like 1,000,001 college level dissertations on like the meanings of stuff in that movie, and they're all brilliant. But yeah, as a kid, I was just like, this is boring. Let me see the monster again. My dad would also do this thing, and I loved this. This is like one of my favorite things, because he would like pick us up for the weekend, you know, child of divorce, and he would take us to like the spaghetti factory,
Ooh.
and then he would tell us about a movie that he saw that week, you know, like that an adult can go and see. And it was usually science fiction. My dad loved science fiction, so he would tell us the entire plot of this movie that he saw, and we would just be like, with our spaghetti. It was really nice. We'll be learning show sword fighting soon for a big reenactment thing that happens every 4 years in my town. Oh, cool! Heck yeah. I wonder if you're gonna have to learn to stage fall. That's always fun. The key to that is actually you just pretend like you're sitting, and then you just, as you get closer to the ground, then you flop.
Flop.
It helps.
Flop arrow. You'd be surprised what has to happen to this case.
He's working. And 2,500 people in medieval costumes. Oh, sick.
Dang, is that your whole town? That's crazy.
What about this?
How many? How do I phrase this question? What do you think 2,500 people in like the mile radius of us is? If you get what I mean.
Like, 2 miles
2 miles?
radius, I would say.
Yeah, probably, huh?
Because that would probably take you to all the warehouses around here.
Yeah, yeah.
And then some of the like little establishments and whatnot down almost by Philadelphia.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't
Maybe
be
3
that.
or 4, yeah.
3 or 4?
There's a
I would say
school.
like 5 miles.
Yeah.
No, they're like, is that 4 zeros or 3? God, I'm so. It's 4 zeros out there. 30,000 people. Okay, all right. Okay. Your town seemed a lot smaller in when you said it at first. Little German village.
56K peoples. That makes sense, yeah.
Where'd you get the 6?
Oh, from Rue 2.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was okay. Never mind.
So 30,000% get 36
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Rue
yeah,
2.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty normal. Although, I don't know, the town I was born in, the city I was born in, I guess, every time I go by the sign, like when I'm driving back home, it's like, population 140,000, and I'm like, where?
Where? I know.
Where
right?
are they?
Where are they? But then you get in the freeway and it's like.
It's
okay.
a lot of low density housing, so I'm just like, how? Yeah.
We really live in a society.
Whole metro area is 70K. Oh, that is still pretty little. To the American mind.
I guess.
Well, to some, because like my fiance grew up in a town that had like 12,000 people.
Damn. They all knew each other?
Kind of.
Like, morning, Billy Bob.
Apparently one of the biggest like, what was it, culture shock things was just how in California, all of our towns just bleed into each other, and it was like there's no separation.
Oh, there's
between,
no like roads and
Yeah,
shit?
you drive on like, an empty kind of field and then into the next town. Like, no, they just, this one ends, this one starts.
Yeah.
And there's a McDonald's right in between. Yeah. We're very dense out here. The village I live in is in the metro area and it is 12 people. What?
Huh? 12K? Please say 12K.
Probably 12K, yeah. I'm within
Now
New
you're
York City
messing with
metro
us.
area, lots of people around. Oh, I bet, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, NYC, of course, bro.
Although I was surprised by this trivia question. I was actually just watching History Channel. What city do you think has the most amount of hotel rooms?
Oh, I thought you were gonna give me options.
Oh, I could. But, just on the top of your head, what do you think?
Oh my, Las Vegas?
Yeah, actually, that's correct.
Hell yeah. Big brain move. It's the city of sin, baby.
I was kind of surprised because one of the options on there was New York, and I was like, oh, it's gotta be.
That
New
was
York.
my second. That was lucky.
Just because of the density of it, everything's
Right?
like very top. There's Las Vegas. Yeah. I've been. It's all right.
Yeah, it's a 3-day town.
We're also kind of jaded to it though, because you can actually drive to it from here.
Yeah.
It's not an easy drive, but it's less than I do.
A drive.
It's less than I do in a day getting to and from work. One way at
It's
least.
a sad sentence.
I know, right? Vegas got expensive. People not going. Yeah, it used to be cheap. It used to be real cheap. Same for real estate out there. Now I'm like, dang, actually this is more expensive. Wow. So Vegas, New York City, or LA. Yeah, those were actually 3 of the options. It was like a multiple choice. And yeah, honestly, I could have seen any one of them, but yeah, apparently Vegas.
Can't wait. Well,
You
Not-
must. No, I'm just kidding.
not to be rude, yo. But as soon as we finish streaming, I'm gonna dive into my next Michael Crichton book.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about the Cinesticks. I was like, not to be rude, folks. But
Well, I mean, I guess that too, but I'm gonna start Sphere. If anyone's heard of that one. Yeah, I'm on a real audiobook kick right now.
He's got a favorite author and everything.
Yeah.
With motherboard for the AMD Ryzen 9 9900 XDD, what motherboard comes with the OLED Vision? It's a
It depends on the
B650
SKU.
motherboard. If it's a B650, it could be by a couple different brands. So, it depends on what we've got in stock. So when we say like B650 or like X, 670 or something like that, it will be that board, but it could be a couple different ones, just depending on what we have in stock. That's why we don't advertise like, oh, it's an ASUS or it's a Gigabyte.
Yeah, we just can't. It depends on availability.
Yeah. Only on the custom builder can you
Yeah,
pick the
down to
exact
the brand
motherboard.
and model. Even at that point, sometimes we might hit you up and be like, so hey, we actually don't have that right now. Pick another one.
My mom, my aunt, and my cousins, all 3 work in New York City hotels.
Ooh,
Honestly,
damn.
hospitality ain't too bad of a gig. Like,
Family business.
yeah. Your family discount in Hilton hotels cheaper than Airbnb. Oh heck yeah.
Oh, damn! I didn't even.
No,
know about
you
that.
do. You get a good discount.
shit.
I had a friend who worked for the Marriott for a long time, and when he quit, they ended up working out some kind of deal, I guess, because they needed him a little bit longer.
Oh.
So they were like, "Can you work a little bit part time, and we'll extend your discount for a year after you quit."
Ooh.
Yeah. So he was like, definitely. I think he only went on like 1 vacation though after that, and it was like, dang. It would have been Marriott and all over.
Marriott all over.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm also call me old school, but I like a hotel over an Airbnb.
Airbnbs aren't even that beneficial anymore. They're
Yeah, I was like, they're pretty expensive, and it's like,
you gotta do chores when I don't want to do
Yeah,
chores
I
on
was like,
vacation.
when I'm in the
F that.
hotel, some lady comes by, or a dude, and it's just like, do you need towels?
Yeah.
Love that. I was at, okay, the one time I stayed in an Airbnb, granted, I did not book this one, which is the first mistake. I should never cede control of anything ever, is the moral of that story. But,
Huh?
showed up to this Airbnb, and I guess they didn't want people stealing toilet paper. Mind you, this was well before COVID, so I don't know why they were worried about people stealing toilet paper. So they only put one roll in the bathroom at a time.
God.
Well, I went through the roll of toilet paper incredibly quick. And then
Yeah,
I was
she's a
like,
real
where is the... They barely left any in there, because they don't want you stealing it.
One ply ass.
And then, like, they weren't home, you know, like... So I was like, how do I...
Oh, and you gotta share it with the
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
hotels all the way, dude.
We were like-
Continental breakfast.
We were renting several rooms in this house with a lady who
Ugh.
also was living there, and there was not even toilet paper.
Nah,
Miss me with
Airbnb was good for like, I don't know, the first like couple of years that it was
Yeah.
around. Nah, dude, if you're gonna charge a cleaning fee and expect me to do chores afterwards, like, nah, miss me with all that.
Also, no complicated, like, how to get in, how to get out, how to check in, all that. Like, I just go to the front desk, they
Oh, yeah,
give me
give
my
them the
little
card.
card key, and then most of the time now, you just leave it in the room and you leave, and that's you checking out. Like, love it.
I will say one thing that's weird. Who the hell? 11 a.m. That's
Dude, okay, like, I get they need the time to, like, prep the rooms between, like, you know, people coming and all that, but, yeah, 4 p.m. to 11, I'm like, that is not a day. That is not a whole day.
That's so. Like you end up arriving from the airport. You have to schedule it so weird. It's like you end up like either pulling up to the hotel and like dropping your luggage off, and then like you know having to f out for the rest of the day, or like
Yeah.
I don't know. They need to do something about that. Otherwise, hotels would be perfect.
Yeah. I can sometimes get, like, late, what is it, late checkout? But it's usually more. And there's nothing for the early birds in life. Like, what do you mean I can't go to the hotel till 4? I got up at 6 a.m. and started driving, and here I am at, like, 10:30 being like, what do I do with all my junk?
Alright, Fergie.
I know,
Oh, that.
it's not good for the early bird or the night owl.
Yeah, literally neither.
Airbnb is nice if you have 3 or 4 people together. Yeah, if you had like a lot of people, I could see the appeal, because yeah, booking a lot of hotels together is incredibly annoying. But and in those situations, you're gonna be spending a bunch of money anyways. Hey, is RX 6400 a good GPU for 1080p gaming? Define good. Yeah, it's not that great. If anything, I would look for like maybe a 6600. If that is in your budget, that would be a better way to go. $6,400 is entry level from 4 years ago. Yeah.
Yeesh. Oh, when you put it like that.
Yeah. So it's not gonna be spectacular by any means.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna buy 6600 then. Heck yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like very weird and classic in those sorts of things. It's like I'll always book a hotel, and I've booked some cheap hotels in my time. I've been across this country a couple of times, so you know, you need to stretch that dollar. I stayed in a lot of Red Roof Inns. I'll tell you what. Love them actually. I also stayed in like a Motel 6 or something, And I kid you not, I was looking out the window, and it was an in-style one, you know, where the rooms are kind of on the outside, you know, of the whole thing. And the lady who was like cleaning the rooms, she was like running a vacuum, cigarette out the door. I kid you not, just like, I was just like, so they're not gonna charge us for smoke, right? Like,
Classy.
it was just one of those things where I was like, okay. But you know what? It was cheap, and I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's all I needed at that point. How much does all of it cost? All of this or all of that? Hello, I have a new PC with AMD 7 9800X3D with RTX 5080. Ooh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's a good machine. I don't know, I'm also the kind of person who's like, if I'm going camping, I'm using like the state or regional like booking systems. I'm not doing anything sketch. I need to know that there's going to be park rangers. Yeah, my old PC died. Oh no!
Oh, damn.
Was this the replacement then?
Sorry to hear that.
All of this? That's a good question. I don't actually have the exact price of it, but my guess would be from the... Oh, I like how I totally just caught my own typo. Hold on. This is an X870. But depending on the specs of this one, you're looking at about 1,500 to about 2K, somewhere in there, depending on, you know, motherboards, GPUs, power supplies, things like that. The cooler. How'd the old PC die? Like, in a cool way, or like just gave up the ghost?
In a cool way?
Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes it makes it cool.
What possible cool
Were you the
way?
one who, the kiddo spilled the drink on it? Somebody did that. Cause like, that's kind of a cool way.
How?
When you have a story, it's the cool way.
That's not a good story.
Anything that becomes a story is good. No one's gonna be like, oh yeah, I went to turn on my computer and it was giving me a RAM error, and actually turns out the whole motherboard was busted. That's not a cool story. Maybe I could build it. Then I got this much of a budget. I'm a newcomer to this thing. Oh heck yeah! If you're gonna build your own PC, though, I highly recommend looking into some resources for it. Check out PCPartPicker.com to just check different prices of things. And do a lot of research into the components that you're going to be buying to make sure that you're buying, like, good components and things that are compatible. PC Part Picker will help you out with that, though, too. Not working in very old PC. Nature took it, I understand.
It was time. You're welcome.
This PC you're building here is mine. Super excited. Awesome. Heck yeah.
Nice. Welcome.
Get
welcome.
hyped. Oh, it's shaping up real nicely. Indeed, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.
See ya.
Yeah, it's very visually pleasing. It's all very cohesive. Do you want them to sign it? River 2 don't offer that. No, we are not.
Sorry, we're out of markers.
Our handwriting is not good enough.
The marker factory is closed today.
The marker family. I think it's interesting about how like the Strix thing, it's like they didn't fully cut the T in half or hide it. Like they were just.
Oh, they just moved it?
No, because like it's almost like there's two. With the way it's cut, you know, where it's like.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get what you mean.
Interesting. Oh, here comes Root 2 with the emojis. Heck yeah. Oh, bro, I'm getting a little bit of my allergies. Oh my gosh. I told you it's always build stream.
Not my fault.
One day I'll get an allergy panel. Figure out what's up. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Oh. Heck yeah. Yeah, this is actually a really well coordinated build. Very nice.
Yeah.
I love this motherboard. White PCB, man. Rare.
Yeah. Well, kind of grayish, but yeah. You know, more white than the rest.
Man, I've been really obsessed with my Sundays are just filled with watching History Channel They had the mega brands that built America this weekend.
The mega brand?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
there's
they were doing like the food that built America, which was fascinating, and then they did like the cars that built America. And
Ooh.
now they're on the mega brands. And they had an episode about Home Depot and Lowe's, and I was like absolutely transfixed. Also, did you know that Sony, the name comes from sonus, which is like to listen, I believe, or something like that. It's Latin.
What?
And then Sunny, which was apparently a very popular thing to call someone at the time.
What is that?
They were like, Sony.
I did not know
Yeah. Well, now you do.
that. Now I do.
Are you a Lowe's or Home Depot person? I am Home Depot by proximity alone.
Yeah, that's down the street.
Yeah, I was like, there's only one in my town, and it's a Depot. There's also like a smaller brand, like a Do It Best Center. I don't know if they have those anywhere else.
What in the world?
Well, I like it because it's on my side of the freeway. But it doesn't have like nearly all the stuff that Home Depot does. But I'll go there when I can because I like to support the smaller.
It's
smaller
a
guy.
small business. What is it called?
Do It Best.
Do it best?
Yeah, Do It Best hardware store.
Do it best. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, it's just another,
Yeah.
brand, but
Seems
it's a
like-
smaller one, so yeah. Also, just in general, small. Okay, so they got one in Anaheim and Whittier and Seal Beach and Los Angeles. Oh, and I guess they have some that are called different things. It's all under the same thingy. Interesting. Data Point Hardware. Yeah. Home Depot by me shares a parking lot with Lowe's, but Home Depot got more selection, cheaper prices. Yeah. Although when I was doing my yard, it was really nice to be able to be like, Home Depot doesn't have it. Let's go to a Lowe's and see if they have something that works differently. Because they would sometimes have different selections of stuff. Which is how I got some pavers from Lowe's for reasons. Home Depot didn't have anything good enough. That being said, I just used some Bear paint a couple weekends back.
Is that different than Bear Spray?
Yes. And I'll tell you what,
I tell you what.
it was cheap compared to the Sherwin-Williams I'd used the other time. I was like, okay, I see, I got what I paid for.
Oh, really?
And it was still fairly expensive.
Damn. Yeah, Bear's pretty pricey.
But Bear has better colors. I went to Sherwin-Williams this weekend again, and I was just like, nothing's really like speaking to me. Whereas I go into Home Depot and I just walk by the paint section and I'll get a couple swatch, where I'm just like, oh, okay, let me look at these.
Right.
Indoor paint is just color difference. All the brand quality is pretty much the same. Yeah, it was something about like the consistency of it, maybe. I don't know. That, and I kind of felt like it was drying into patchiness, so that like you would get the little like paint boogers in it,
Paint booger.
because it was like just a tiny bit of surface paint that had dried, then got mixed into there. And that was between coats, so that could have just been an us thing. But I didn't have that problem when I did with the Sherwin-Williams. So, who knows? Hey, what's up, Deftone? How you doing?
Yo, what up, dude? Finally listened to that new album. It's pretty good.
Which PC is that for? This is for Lydia. They ordered off of our custom builder and elected to have it built live on stream, which is free. Hey, one last question. I'm sorry I'm back, but yeah, is this 7900 XTX good? I'm gonna get it if it's good. Yeah, actually 7900 XTX is still totally viable and a really good, like, value card. Heck yeah. Yeah, go 7900 XTX, definitely. Finally won. Yep. Finally listen. Are those squirtles with a saxophone? Nice. Got lots of VRAM. Oh yeah, that's perfect for that.
Or are they playing that one song? You know that one song?
No.
That one song
Uh-uh.
with the saxophone.
There's several songs with the saxophone.
No, but it's that one song that they play. You don't know what I'm talking about?
Uh-uh. So I was playing to you. I call it home desperate. You get stuff that you need right now there, or difficult to ship, like rocks. Everything else is cheaper anywhere. Actually, Ace Hardware is way better. People there know how to use tools. Yeah. I do think it's funny whenever people go to like Home Depot and they're like, oh, so I can ask an expert. And I was like, you might get somebody who kind of knows what they're doing. Or you might get somebody who it's their third day and they were like, yeah, you're lumber now. Like, no. No, it is true. You can definitely get better stuff there. It really is the convenience. Also, everything's kind of like, what's the word? Generic? Like, everything is like, I've seen this in tons of flips. Thank you. You're very welcome. A meme from a TV series that the staff asks, do you need help? And the guy replies, I know more than you. Yeah. Me when I go into Micro Center. I think there's an Ace Hardware near me. Nah. I think I have like a, what is the one? Harbor Freight? I've never been to it though. I should go. What do you mean Best Buy? Yeah.
That one song.
I've never heard this song.
Dude, it's like a meme like forever ago.
Yeah, the truth is, when they know a little bit, they get a better paid job. Yeah, true. I was thinking it since Juan said it. Yeah. Harbor Freight is generic, unbranded, made in China, minimal testing hardware. Nah, I guess that makes sense.
Hey, Harbor Freight's the GOAT. What do you mean? You know what you're buying.
Like in the last 5 years or 5 weeks, yeah. Well, I want to get a circular saw real bad, but I think I'm actually just gonna go on like Craigslist and see some, like if someone's selling one for like $20. There's more than enough for most home DIYs. Some tools, iconic, have lifetime warranties. Yeah, eventually I figure I'm gonna have to get sorted into the one houses. You know,
the brand?
The Makita, DeWalt, Milwaukee. But I haven't decided who to give loyalty to. I have a lot of Husky brand
You're too
stuff.
cheap for
but
DeWalt or for Milwaukee.
yeah, and like, I just the red. I'm kind of feeling. I don't know. It's like,
You're
how do
kinda
you
feeling
choose?
what?
How do you make that decision? I feel like DeWalt is the correct answer. Like, they just make good stuff, but Makita's blue. That's good. It's infectious.
Right?
Nice. Oh, that's like talking about religion, DeWalt, Milwaukee, etc. I know.
To some people,
It's,
yeah.
it's like how people are like, "Can anybody recommend a good church?" I'm like, okay, what tools should I,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which am I getting sorted into? Husky is decent. Yeah, all of my like tools, they're like manual tools. My shovels, my pickaxe, my hoe. It's all
What'd
Husky.
you call me?
You heard me. Fine for Home DIY. For general stuff, DeWalt has everything, even gardening. Milwaukee just started there, and with low voltage. I have more than 40 DeWalt tools, like 50 Milwaukee and 6 EcoPower. EcoPower is the top of the top, or used to be. Yeah. I know I want something like better than like Ryobi, but I don't know what.
Hey, bro. Roby, get the job done.
I do. They lock you in with their battery system. I noticed that a lot of them have like a proprietary end system. Ryobi's fine for home use. Yeah, it's like it seems decent. I almost got one of their electric lawnmowers, but ended up getting some absolutely random brand.
The one your dad got, or
Yeah,
different?
Sunjo. I mean, it works. It's fine, but
Yeah.
most tools I have aren't made anymore. They're Craftsman. Ooh. Yeah, my grandparents worked for Stanley. Like way back. So like, my dad still has like an original Stanley like tape measurer and hammer that is like older, definitely older than me, and it's fantastic. But even like Stanley hand tools aren't what they used to be. Back when they were made by some Polish immigrants in Connecticut. Yeah. And you get adapters. You have adapters to put Milwaukee and DeWalt and all that. Oh, interesting.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
What happened to Craftsman since Sears went out of business? Ooh. Stanley owns DeWalt now? Oh, I guess I gotta go DeWalt now for family loyalty. I mean, Lowe's bought the name. Interesting. Man, we're really all over the place with topics today. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, Cappy? How you doing?
Yo.
Juan, where's my tacos?
What are you talking about? First it was the wings.
I never expected talking about power tools here. You can never expect to talk about anything here, because who knows? I'm well, and you? Yeah, we're good. We're having a totally busy September. Not like work-wise, weekend-wise.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, heck yeah, here we go.
Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished. It is complete.
Lovely.
What's the deal with airline food?
That did kind of sound like him. This PC is done. It is going to go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers that you need to out of the box, it's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, and you're good to go. We're also going to stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, Lydia, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Alright, this was about builds. This looks great, yeah. Yeah, you know, sometimes you get to fill the silence, no one's asking computer questions, and it just becomes about
Whatever.
potpourri, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, lovely PC. Absolutely glowing. See, I
Oh,
told you that
Magnum
motherboard
free.
is fantastic. Did you guys install other systems other than Windows? No, at least not for
No.
now. We've toyed around with the idea of doing like a Linux thing, but the hard thing is support for it, because you know our customer support doesn't necessarily know Linux, and that's a very hard thing to like support.
Yeah.
So Windows. But yeah. All right, folks. Well, I feel bad for Cappy. He just showed up.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
But that was our build.
That was our build.
That was our build. That was our build stream. I could not talk this whole time, man. Me forming sentences, not good today. Linux like 3% of the market. Not unless you count servers. But yeah, that was our build stream for today. Like I said, I think we already got 2 set up for Friday.
Nice.
Linux supports shutters, yeah, exactly. So we'll be back on Friday with more builds to stream and more random things to talk about. Trying to think, what's your favorite rock? We'll find out on Friday. Just one today? Oh, we actually had 2. We started pretty early though, at 12.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why. But yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks for talking tools with me. And yeah, we'll see you on Friday, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.